Hi, I'm Pav and I work in the product team at Intercom. When it comes to AI, fast feedback loops are everything. It's essential to know what is working, what needs improvement, and to act on it quickly. And that's how we're building too. When we first launched batch testing for Fin, we focused on getting the core functionality out early. We wanted to deliver value to customers quickly and learn from how it was used in the real world. Now, after customer feedback and rapid iteration, the experience has been redesigned to make testing faster, clearer, and easier to manage at scale. Let's take a look. Let's say I'm reviewing how Fin is handling some of our most common support questions. As I open my test results, I'm looking at a long list of questions on the left and Fin's responses on the right. I would love to get through this efficiently. I resize the panel to give myself more space to read, something I couldn't do before. And it might sound like a small tweak, but when I am reviewing long answers or comparing guidance, having that control over the layout really helps. As I scroll through and inspect the answers, I notice I no longer need to open multiple panels or go through long lists of sources to understand exactly how Fin came to the answer it did. I now have this clearly labeled and organized accordion list of the content that was used with clear icons and hover over functionality, which tells me exactly the content source, as well as the same treatment on guidance. So this is some basic guidance, and this is other guidance that I have created in the guidance section. A number of these answers are clearly working well. I've gone ahead and rated those good. Others, not so much. And some sit somewhere in the middle. And that's exactly where the new acceptable rating comes in. Before, I had to choose between a binary good or poor rating, even when the answer was okay. Now, in order to help me prioritize, I can give more accurate feedback that reflects the nuance of the response. After a first pass on some of these questions and responses, I would like to zero in on the answers that still need more work. And I can do this now really easily by filtering by rating. I can do that up here with the answer rating filter. What I see here is a list of all of my poor responses that I've given, populated into one clear, clean list. If I was to go ahead and make content changes and come back and want to see immediately how those changes have reflected in Fin's response, I can do that using this new checkbox list. I can select all and update, or I can even go through and just cherry pick the ones that I know the content sources have been changed for. I can also go one step further with the addition of test groups. So this particular run of questions I have saved as the allergies question testing group. I can go ahead and manage this particular group by renaming it, but also by creating another list of questions from here. What that allows me to do is, should I decide to make content changes and then rerun certain questions, I can now create collections of Q&A pairs to make it easier to review these questions in the future. This is especially helpful when I'm using the upload functionality to create and generate questions by topic. All of this helps me to focus on what really matters, making sure Fin is responding in the way I want it to, with less friction along the way. The updated batch testing experience helps support teams manage and improve their AI agent more confidently, from testing individual answers to reviewing trends at scale. And we're not done yet. Soon, you'll be able to simulate as a specific user to see how Fin responds in context. Thanks for watching.